Good morning, gentlemen. Before you take that very first sip today, I want to ask you something simple, but incredibly powerful. Do you truly know what's inside your morning cup and what it's doing to your circulation? Every single morning, millions of men over 50 reach for the same drinks they've relied on for decades. Strong black coffee, a tall glass of sweet orange juice, maybe even just plain water. It feels familiar, comfortable, and completely harmless. But here's what most men don't realize. Your very first drink of the day can quietly set the tone for everything that follows. Your blood flow, your energy, your mental sharpness, your focus, even your confidence where it matters most. I'm Dr. Ahmed, a board-certified urologist with over 15 years of experience helping men restore vitality, circulation, and confidence naturally. And today, we're talking about something every man does without even thinking about it: your first drink in the morning, and how that small choice could be the difference between strong, youthful circulation or slow, heavy mornings that make you feel older than you really are. Now, I know what many of you are thinking. It's just coffee. I've had it for years. But here's the truth. As we get older, our vascular system changes. Arteries that once expanded easily begin to stiffen. Nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for keeping blood flowing freely, starts to decline. And the drinks you've depended on for that quick burst of energy might actually be shutting down the very system you need to feel strong. The truth is, your first sip acts like a switch. It either wakes up your circulation and supports nitric oxide production, or it tightens your blood vessels and drains your energy before the day even starts. That's why so many men tell me they feel okay at 7 a.m., but by mid-morning, they feel sluggish, tense, drained, or even numb. It's not just aging, it's chemistry. When I began studying this years ago, I was shocked by how much scientific research connected simple daily habits to circulation and performance. One study from the University of Exeter found that just one nitrate-rich drink, something as simple as beet juice, could boost nitric oxide and lower blood pressure within just a few hours. Another study from Harvard showed that men who consumed certain antioxidant-rich drinks in the morning had significantly better endothelial function, meaning their arteries stayed flexible and responsive for longer. And the opposite is also true. A heavy sugary juice, or even too much caffeine on an empty stomach, can spike your stress hormones and narrow your arteries. You'll feel awake for a short burst, and then crash, tired, irritable, and cold. So the very thing you thought was giving you energy may actually be quietly draining the life out of your circulation. One of my patients, Mark, 63, came to see me complaining of cold feet, low drive, and zero morning energy. He told me, "Doc, I wake up, drink 2 cups of coffee, and I still feel half asleep." We didn't change his workouts, we didn't change his medications, we changed one thing: his morning drink. He swapped one of those coffees for a small glass of beet and pomegranate juice, rich in nitrates and antioxidants. 3 weeks later, he walked into my office grinning. "This is crazy," he said. "I'm waking up with energy again. My legs feel light, my confidence is back, and my mornings feel alive." That's what happens when you fuel your circulation, not just your caffeine levels. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 7 most powerful morning drinks I recommend to my patients. Drinks that don't just quench thirst, but recharge nitric oxide, open blood vessels, and help you feel like yourself again. Some of these are surprisingly simple and might already be sitting in your kitchen. Others are ancient formulas that are now backed by modern science. From a ruby red juice once reserved for royalty, to a golden drink that calms inflammation and restores flexibility to your arteries, every single one has the potential to boost your energy and confidence naturally. Before we dive in, take a second and hit that subscribe button. I post new videos every single week to help men over 50 rebuild circulation, stamina, and vitality without risky pills or complicated routines. And while you're here, tell me in the comments, what's the very first thing you usually drink in the morning? Coffee, juice, or nothing at all? Your answer might inspire another man watching this today. Because here's the truth: every sip you take in the morning sends your body a message. It's either a signal of decline or a signal of strength. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which ones to choose to keep your blood flowing, your energy high, and your confidence strong all day long. Let's start with one of the most powerful natural circulation boosters nature has ever given us: beet juice. You might think of beets as just another earthy vegetable, but when it comes to blood flow, they're in a category of their own. That deep red color isn't just for looks. It's a clear sign of concentrated nitrates, the same compounds your body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the key molecule that tells your arteries to relax and widen. And when that happens, blood can move freely to every organ and muscle, including the ones directly tied to your energy and confidence. The problem is, after age 50, nitric oxide levels can drop by more than half. And when that happens, circulation slows down. Hands and feet feel colder. Your natural drive weakens. You feel heavier in your body. But here's the good news. Beets can help restore what time has taken away. When you drink beet juice, those natural nitrates are absorbed into your bloodstream and quickly converted into nitric oxide. Within hours, your arteries begin to expand. Blood pressure starts to stabilize. Oxygen delivery improves. You literally feel lighter, sharper, and more alive. And the science behind this is extremely strong. A study published in the journal Hypertension showed that adults who drank beet juice experienced measurable improvements in blood pressure and arterial flexibility within just a few hours. Another study found it helped older adults walk longer distances with less fatigue because their bodies used oxygen more efficiently. And the same mechanism that supports your heart and legs also supports your most personal form of circulation. One of my patients, George, 66, had been dealing with constant fatigue and poor blood flow. He said his legs felt heavy and he felt disconnected in his intimate health. Instead of prescribing yet another pill, I told him to start every morning with a small glass of beet juice, just 4 ounces. 2 weeks later, he came into my clinic smiling. He said, "Doc, I feel alive again. My steps are lighter, and even my wife noticed the difference." That's what proper circulation does. It brings oxygen and vitality back into your entire body. If you decide to try beet juice, here's the best way to do it. Drink about 4 to 6 ounces of 100% pure beet juice in the morning on an empty stomach. If the flavor is too intense, mix it with a squeeze of fresh orange juice or a few berries. That vitamin C helps stabilize nitric oxide and makes the effect last longer. Just avoid adding sugar or artificial flavors, because those can cancel out the vascular benefits. Now let's talk about another powerful morning drink, green tea. This surprises a lot of men because it seems so light and gentle, but its effects can be incredible. Green tea is loaded with natural antioxidants called catechins, compounds that protect nitric oxide, reduce inflammation, and improve the flexibility of your arteries. Most men reach for coffee because they want that quick jolt. But coffee, especially on an empty stomach, can sometimes constrict blood vessels and create that shaky, nervous energy that fades fast. Green tea works differently. It gives you steady alertness while helping your circulation stay open and smooth. One of my patients, Harold, 70, used to drink 2 large cups of strong coffee every morning. He felt wired at first, then completely drained by noon. We replaced just one of his coffees with green tea. 2 weeks later, he told me, "I feel calm but energized. My feet are warmer, and my mornings don't crash anymore." That's what happens when you protect nitric oxide instead of burning it out. If you want the maximum benefit from green tea, brew it fresh each morning. Let the hot water cool slightly before you pour it in, because water that's too boiling can destroy the delicate antioxidants. Add a small squeeze of lemon to enhance the catechins, and if you need a touch of sweetness, add a teaspoon of honey. Sip it slowly while you plan your day. It calms your nervous system, supports your arteries, and wakes your body up gently, without strain. These 2 simple drinks, beet juice and green tea, create a powerful foundation for better circulation. One builds nitric oxide, the other protects it. Together, they create smooth, steady oxygen flow and energy that can last for hours. In the next part, I'm going to show you another drink that has earned the title of the Royal Circulation Restorer, one that boosts nitric oxide, lowers inflammation, and restores warmth and confidence for men over 50. Before we move on, tell me in the comments, are you more of a coffee drinker or a tea drinker in the morning? I'm always curious which one makes you feel better. Now, Let's talk about one of my personal favorites, what I call the Royal Circulation Restorer, pomegranate juice. For thousands of years, this ruby red fruit was praised by kings for its ability to restore strength and energy. And today, modern science finally explains why. Pomegranates are packed with polyphenols, powerful plant-based antioxidants that do three incredible things. They increase nitric oxide production, protect nitric oxide from breaking down, and keep your blood vessels relaxed for longer. And that combination is a complete game changer for men over 50. Remember, nitric oxide is your body's natural open the arteries signal. It tells blood vessels to widen and deliver oxygen to every cell. With age, that signal weakens. But when you drink pomegranate juice, those polyphenols act like a protective shield. They help defend nitric oxide from oxidative stress, meaning you get more sustained blood flow to your heart, your muscles, and yes, even your most sensitive areas. One clinical study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences found that drinking pomegranate juice improved blood flow and vessel diameter within about 30 minutes. In another trial, men who drank a few ounces daily experienced clear improvements in circulation and endurance in as little as 2 weeks. I remember one patient, Edward, 68, who constantly complained about cold feet and low energy. He started drinking 4 ounces of pure pomegranate juice every morning. Within days, he told me, "Doc, I don't feel like I'm dragging anymore. My body feels awake." His warmth returned, his blood pressure stabilized, and his confidence came right behind it. If you want to try this, make sure you choose 100% pure pomegranate juice. No added sugar, no blends. 4 to 6 ounces is plenty, and for an extra boost, pair it with a handful of almonds or walnuts. Those healthy fats help your body absorb polyphenols more efficiently and keep your blood sugar steady. Now, let's move to something much simpler, but just as powerful: warm lemon water. Most men ignore this because it sounds too basic, but it can quietly transform your mornings. Lemon water helps in 2 major ways. First, it hydrates you after a full night of sleep, helping thin the blood and reduce strain on the heart. Second, it delivers vitamin C, which your body needs to produce and protect nitric oxide. Without enough vitamin C, nitric oxide breaks down faster and blood vessels become less flexible. One of my older patients, Samuel, 72, started every morning with coffee on an empty stomach. He'd feel jittery, then sluggish. I asked him to replace his first cup with a mug of warm lemon water, half a lemon in 8 ounces of water. After 3 weeks, he said, "I don't know what it is, but I feel lighter in the morning. My stiffness is gone, and my energy lasts." That's not a coincidence. Hydration and nitric oxide are the twin engines of healthy circulation. You can also add a teaspoon of honey or eat a few nuts on the side to stabilize blood sugar if needed. Keep it simple and let your first drink each day send your body a message of calm energy rather than caffeine shock. Now, let's talk about something many of you will be happy to hear. Coffee and dark chocolate, when used the right way, can actually support circulation. The secret is balance. Coffee can create a short-term boost in blood flow through caffeine, while dark chocolate helps extend and stabilize that effect through flavonoids. But the key is moderation and quality. Skip the sugar, skip the cream. Black coffee paired with 1 or 2 small squares of dark chocolate, 70% cacao or higher, can create the perfect blend of quick alertness and long-lasting vascular support. One of my patients, William, 63, had been feeling heavy and tired in the mornings. I told him, "Don't quit coffee, just refine it." He switched from a sweet latte to black coffee and added 1 small piece of dark chocolate. A week later, he called me laughing and said, "Doc, this is the best prescription I've ever had. I feel sharp, my legs feel lighter." And then he added, "My wife says I'm smiling more." That's because this combination improves flow-mediated dilation, which is a scientific measurement of how flexible your arteries are. Research confirms that dark chocolate can improve endothelial function, and moderate coffee can support heart and brain circulation. Together, you get the best of both worlds, pleasure and performance. If you want to start simple, do this: 1 small cup of coffee and 1 square of dark chocolate in the morning. Drink it slowly. No sugar, no rushing. Think of it not as indulgence, but as therapy for your circulation. So far, we've covered 4 morning drinks that open arteries, support nitric oxide, and lift energy naturally. Beet juice builds nitric oxide. Green tea protects it. Pomegranate juice strengthens it. Lemon water and coffee with dark chocolate balance and extend it. In the next part, I'm going to show you how to take this to an even higher level with 2 simple additions that men over 50 are now calling their daily circulation reset. These drinks are easy, refreshing, and powerful enough to rebuild your energy from the inside out. Before we move on, tell me in the comments which drink you're most excited to try first: beet juice, green tea, or coffee with chocolate. I'd love to hear what your current morning routine looks like. Now, let's talk about something you can blend right at home that combines everything we've discussed so far: the circulation smoothie. It's simple, it's refreshing, and it's one of the most effective ways to naturally raise nitric oxide before your day even begins. The base of this smoothie is spinach. Spinach is rich in natural nitrates, the same compounds that make beet juice so effective. When you eat spinach, those nitrates are converted into nitric oxide, helping expand your arteries and improve oxygen delivery. Studies show that even 1 serving of spinach can noticeably increase nitric oxide production within hours. Then we add berries, blueberries, blackberries, or a mix. Berries contain anthocyanins, powerful plant compounds that protect your blood vessels from oxidative stress and help keep nitric oxide active longer. Together, spinach and berries create the perfect synergy. One builds nitric oxide, and the other protects it. Here's a simple recipe I recommend to many of my patients. Blend 2 cups of spinach, 1 cup of mixed berries, half a banana, and 1 cup of water or unsweetened almond milk. If you want extra protein, add 1 spoonful of plain Greek yogurt. It's smooth, light, and energizing without making you feel weighed down. You can drink it first thing in the morning or even after a workout. One of my patients, Harold, 67, used to skip breakfast completely. He said he felt too tired to eat in the morning. I encouraged him to try this smoothie 3 times a week instead of his usual toast and coffee. 3 weeks later, he told me, "Doc, it's like my legs woke up from hibernation. His blood flow improved. His energy stayed steady all day, and he felt more warmth and confidence in every part of his body." That's the power of real nutrients working together with your biology. When arteries open, your body feels lighter, calmer, and more capable. Now, let's move to the final drink, one that has been used for centuries in traditional medicine: golden milk. This ancient drink is both comforting and incredibly effective against the hidden enemy of male circulation: inflammation. Golden milk is made with turmeric and warm milk. The active compound in turmeric is curcumin, one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories known to science. Inflammation is the silent destroyer of blood flow. It stiffens arteries, reduces responsiveness, and blocks nitric oxide activity. But when inflammation is calmed down, your arteries can stay flexible and open. When turmeric is mixed with warm milk, curcumin absorption increases significantly, and adding a pinch of black pepper boosts absorption even more. The warmth of this drink relaxes your nervous system, which makes it a perfect nighttime routine, helping prepare your circulation for the next day. Richard, 69, started drinking golden milk every night instead of his usual sugary tea. Within 2 weeks, he noticed something surprising. He told me, "My legs feel warmer, my sleep is deeper, and my mornings are easier." And that makes sense. Better circulation at night supports better oxygen delivery during sleep, which directly impacts morning energy and performance. These last 2 drinks, the spinach berry smoothie and golden milk, complete the circulation cycle. The smoothie starts your day with nitrates and antioxidants. Golden milk ends your day by lowering inflammation and protecting your arteries. And when you use both, your body stays balanced, stronger in the morning, calmer at night. And here's what I want you to understand. Each drink works on its own, but when you combine them, their effects multiply. Beet juice builds nitric oxide. Green tea and pomegranate protect it. Lemon water and coffee with dark chocolate balance it. Spinach and berries strengthen it. Golden milk restores it. That's what I call nutritional synergy. One of my older patients, James, 71, followed a very simple plan: beet juice in the morning, green tea at noon, golden milk before bed. 2 weeks later, he told me, "I feel 10 years younger." His energy came back, his sleep improved, even his mood changed. That's what happens when you stop working against your body and start working with it. You don't need dozens of supplements or extreme diets. Sometimes the right choices at the right time are enough to rebuild circulation and vitality naturally. In the final part, I'll show you how to make these habits stick, how to combine them into a daily rhythm that fits your lifestyle, and how these small changes can restore not only your energy, but your confidence as a man. Before we move on, tell me in the comments which one you'd try first, the smoothie or the golden milk. I'd love to hear what fits best into your mornings or your nights. If you've stayed with me this far, you already understand something most men never learn. Vitality doesn't fade because of age. It fades because of neglect. Your body still remembers how to perform, how to circulate, how to restore strength and confidence. It just needs the right support. So let's take a moment to recap what you've learned. The first morning drink, beet juice. It builds nitric oxide and opens arteries. Green tea preserves nitric oxide by protecting vessels from oxidation. Pomegranate juice strengthens and extends that effect, keeping blood vessels open and flexible. Warm lemon water hydrates your body and supplies vitamin C, the key nutrient that helps keep nitric oxide active. Coffee and dark chocolate can provide controlled stimulation and sustained blood flow when used correctly. The spinach and berry smoothie fuels your day with clean energy and antioxidant protection, and golden milk ends your day by calming inflammation and setting the stage for deep, restorative sleep. Each one has a role, but together they form a powerful rhythm that keeps your body performing at its best, morning, midday, and night. Every sip becomes a signal, a message to your body that says, stay strong, stay open, stay alive. One of my favorite patients, Leonard, 68, told me something that perfectly describes this transformation. He said, I didn't realize how much I'd slowed down until I started to wake up again. And he wasn't talking about energy alone. He meant the quiet confidence that comes when you feel your body working the way it's supposed to. His hands were warmer, his feet felt lighter, his mind was sharper, and even his relationship with his wife improved, simply because he felt capable again. That's what this is really about. You're not chasing youth, you're reclaiming control, you're proving to yourself it's never too late to rebuild your circulation, your stamina, and your confidence. So here's your simple action plan. Tomorrow morning, skip the sugary juice or the heavy coffee. Start with warm lemon water to hydrate and wake your arteries. A few times a week, add a small glass of beet juice or pomegranate juice to boost nitric oxide. If you still enjoy coffee, pair it with 1 square of dark chocolate instead of sugar. For breakfast, blend a spinach and berry smoothie to fuel your day, and at night, reward your body with golden milk to relax and recover. Do this for 30 days. Keep it simple. Keep it consistent. Within a few weeks, you'll feel lighter, stronger, and more alert. Within a month, your circulation can improve, your sleep can deepen, and your mornings can start to feel alive again. And remember, it's not about perfection. It's about progress. Every healthy sip, every better choice, every night of deeper rest. It all builds momentum. Your arteries respond, your hormones rebalance, your confidence grows. If this message spoke to you, give this video a like and share it with another man who needs to hear it. You never know how much one small change can transform someone's health and happiness. And if you're new here, subscribe to Men Over 50 Secrets and turn on notifications. Every week, I share real, science-backed strategies to help men like you restore vitality, circulation, and confidence naturally. Before we finish, I want you to remember one simple truth. Age doesn't steal your strength. It only reveals how much you've been willing to invest in it. You can choose decline, or you can choose progress. You can let your mornings stay sluggish, or you can rebuild them one drink at a time, because your next cup could change everything.